Hey guys, so on today's video I'm going to be showing you my meal prep for the week. So the first thing I made are little snack packs that I'm going to bring with me each day for work. And then I'm also going to be showing you my 0-point marinara sauce recipe, which is perfect for any kind of Italian dish that you need a tomato sauce, or even if you're making pizza, anything that needs tomato-based sauce, and it's 0 points and it's really easy to make. And then the last thing I'm going to show you are my lunches that I prepped for the week, which is a chicken curry dish in the slow cooker, and it's served over some white rice. So stay tuned. Okay, so now I'm going to prep some little snack packs. The first thing I have for them is these pickled cucumbers. Those are 0 points. And then I'm going to add some of these little mini peppers, also 0 points. And then I have 1 ounce of turkey lunch meat, that's 0 points, and I cut that into little pieces. And then I've got 5 saltine crackers, that is 2 points. And then I have a string cheese for 1 point, and then some chocolate for 1 point. So these are 4-point snack packs, and I'll have these to munch on throughout the day. Okay, so I have 4 of these little snack packs all prepped. I'm not gonna do a 5th one just because I don't have another container to use. So anyways, these are nice, good snacks that'll really keep me full throughout the day in between meals. Okay, I'm now going to be preparing my 0-point marinara sauce, which is great. You can use this on pasta, meatballs, chicken, pizza, pretty much anything that you want. So I have my temperature set on a medium-high, and I am adding 1 can of crushed tomatoes to my pot. Be careful when you're buying your crushed tomatoes, because some of them will scan at points. I think they'll add sugar or something like that. So I just added about a half a cup of water into my can, and I'm just gonna add that water in here also. And so the next thing I'm gonna add is 1/2 of a tablespoon of olive oil. And the original recipe I found for this tomato sauce called for 1 full tablespoon, but I use a half just to cut it down to keep the servings at 0 points. And then the next thing you want to add is some Italian seasoning. So this is the key. I use this Sicilian seasoning that I've got from Home Goods. It is Victoria Gourmet is the brand, and I actually got this recipe on the back of this jar. Like I said, it originally called for 1 tablespoon of olive oil, but I've cut it down to a half a tablespoon, and it still tastes just as good. And so there's a lot. You're gonna add 5 teaspoons of this seasoning into your saucepan. And I know you're gonna feel like that's too much seasoning, but trust me, it is not. What was that, 3 and 4 and 5. I really like the wide jar on this so you could get your scooper in there. Now if you don't have this Sicilian seasoning, any other Italian seasoning would work. And now I'm just gonna get my sauce ladle here, and we're just gonna stir this up really good, and we're gonna let this come to a boil. Once it comes to a boil, we're gonna go ahead and turn the temperature down to a simmer and let this simmer for about 15 minutes or so. And at that point, if you want to add meatballs, you can add meatballs, or if you're going to serve it over pasta, you can go ahead and serve it over pasta. It doesn't take a long time to cook, but you just want to get those flavorful seasoning mixed into the sauce. And then 1 serving of this is 0 points. You're only going to have to really add points if you're using a lot, like 3 servings or more, which would be about a ladle-sized serving. Okay, so now my sauce is starting to boil, so I'm gonna go ahead and lower my temperature down to a simmer. And oh my god, you guys have to smell the sauce. It's like, it feels like you're in an Italian restaurant. It just smells so good. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put the lid on that and let it cook. I'm gonna give it a good stir, probably about every 5 minutes until it's done. There's really nothing else to it. And so I'll usually make this on a day when I am making pasta, and then whatever leftovers I have, I'll throw in either a bag or a plastic container and put it in the freezer, and it's good for a long time. If you wanted to double it up and use 2 jars, you could do that and have a bigger serving size and freeze it so that you have it for a couple different meal options. But like I said, it works good on pasta and also on pizza. Okay guys, I am getting ready to start my lunch meal prep for the week. So I have about 1 pound of chicken already in my crock pot, and to that I'm going to add all these vegetables. So I have maybe 2 cups of broccoli and cauliflower mix that I got from Trader Joe's last week. And then I have about 8 of these baby Dutch yellow potatoes, and then I have 4 carrots in there. So I'm going to add all of those vegetables on top of my chicken. And then to that, I'm going to add 1 cup of this curry sauce. If you saw my meal prep, you saw that Walmart gave me the wrong curry sauce. That was 11 points per serving. So I was actually able to exchange that for this correct one, which is 5 points per serving. And I'm using 2 servings, which comes out to 1 cup. So I have 1 cup of the curry sauce here. So I'm just gonna pour that on, and then I'm going to add a little bit of water just to let it mix around, and I'm gonna mix it all up, and I will cook this on high for about 4 hours, and then I'm gonna prepare the little containers for my lunches. So everything's all mixed up now. I added probably about a half a cup of water just to really clean out the measuring spoon and to water it down just a little bit, and it smells amazing, by the way. And the sauce that I got, it's a medium on the spiciness level, so just be careful when you're looking for, if you're going to do this recipe, if you're looking for a sauce, make sure you find the spiciness level that is best for you. So okay, I'm going to switch this to high, and we're going to cover it up, and when that's all done, I will show you what we're doing next. So I'm going to go ahead and prepare this Uncle Ben's jasmine rice to go with my chicken curry, and I'm just going to follow the instructions on the back of the container. It just says to cook it for 90 seconds in the microwave, and then I'm going to portion it out into my servings. So let me go ahead and cook it now, and then I'll show you when it's all done. Each serving is going to be 1/3 of a cup that I'm going to put on the bottom here. And so I'm going to go ahead and make 5 servings of this, and then we're going to add the chicken on top. Okay, so this is done cooking. It cooked for about 4 hours, and I'm going to shut it off. And ooh, that smells so good. I wish you guys can smell it. Ooh, it's hot. All right, so now I'm just going to go ahead and portion it out into my containers here. So I'm going to put 1 piece of chicken, and then I'm going to grab some veggies. I'll come back and add more to each one. I just want to make sure I'm going to get enough for all of the different containers. So I portioned it out evenly between all my 5 lunches. So these come out to 5 points total each. I have 2 points for the rice, which is 2 cups of rice, 1 point for the potatoes, which is about 1.5 potatoes per container, and then 2 points worth of sauce. So this is a 5-point lunch. Okay, so I'm just going to cover these up, and then I'm going to put them in the freezer and store them in there until I need them each day. And then when it's time to eat them, I will just microwave them for about 2.5 minutes. Okay guys, so that is all I am prepping for you this week. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my videos, and I will see you on my next one. Bye!